Carson, are you ready for the crazy, outlandish questions?
I guess so.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you 3 or 4 outlandish questions, and then we're going to let you ask us whatever question you want to ask us. You get 3 questions to ask us, whatever you want, anything you want. You can ask old Speedy Petey, who is a virgin, by the way. He is a virgin. I'm sorry, but he is. He's a virgin. So you can ask him whatever questions you want when it comes to that. Look at that. Look at that. Closing his eyes. He's embarrassed, but we all know this. Anyways, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. First question. Boxers or briefs, and why?
Honestly, to be honest with you, she asked me this question, and I need an explanation of what briefs are.
Boxer briefs are the ones that go around your leg. The new jock straps. You can put the cups in the. They're tight around your legs. They give you
compression shorts.
Yeah, there you go. You want to call compression?
I'm a compression short guy. But if I'm around the house, I'm wearing boxers.
So. You like them to hang when you're in the house. You know what I mean? Give it some air. Give them some breathing room. All your future children over there, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend, by the way?
I do not.
Oh, you're going to Michigan State as single man. You're going to have a lot of fun up there, my friend. I've been up to Michigan over there. I had a friend that went to Michigan, and I actually got an opportunity to hang out on Michigan State. So it's a lot of fun, man. You're going to have a lot of fun there. But just stay out of trouble, man. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything stupid that I wouldn't do, okay?
Right. Yes, sir.
I will do a lot of stupid things. So, anyways, question 2. Favorite snack to eat before a game and why?
Honestly, lose my appetite before a game. But if I'm going to eat anything, it's going to be a Snickers bar.
Oh, I like Snickers. Speedy likes Snickers too. I like the ice cream Snickers. You ever have the ice cream Snickers?
I have. Those are really good.
Oh man, you have to keep me away from them. I can eat like 6 of them. I think that's how you get fat, man. And when you turn my age, I'm 38 years old. When you turn my age, my friend, you do not want to eat 6 Snickers in a day because then you'll look like the Blob. Okay, so I don't want to look like that, but that's just me. I'm surprised that you if you're going to eat something, you're going to eat a Snickers. I was looking. You look like the type of person that like peanuts or one of those things. No.
Snickers for sure.
Snickers for sure. All right. Last question for me: blondes or brunettes, and why? Since you're a single guy.
I don't really have a preference, really, as long as they have a good personality. But if you're making me pick, probably blonde.
Yeah, you look like a blonde type of guy. I don't know what a blonde type of guy likes, but you look like a blonde type of guy. You're going to have a lot of fun, my friends. Being that you're single, a lot of you recruits that we interview, a lot of you guys that you're not single, you have girlfriends, and you're going one place and she's going the other, and they're in different parts and long distance. It's good that you're going over there and you're single and you have a little bit of fun. And hopefully you get drafted and you invite us to have a party.
Right.
I'll bring the girls, okay? I'll bring the girls after you get drafted. You just you bring the party, man. That's all. All right? All right. So you can ask away. You got 3 questions. Ask us whatever you would like. We're going to let you you're going to be the interviewer, okay? You're going to interview us.
So, how did y'all get started in this industry where y'all interview people in this talk show?
Well, okay. That's an easy answer. I started, I've been in the industry for almost now 9 years. I used to be an executive producer at CBS and NBC Sports Radio. I decided 6 years ago that I wanted to, before podcasts really became popular, I wanted to create a digital platform where we can go live and be the voice of digital sports radio, not only in the East Coast, but around the country. And being that we're in New York, there was no really digital profiled shows and digital profiled organizations besides the FM dials, the WFANs and the CBS and the ESPNs. I decided to put my name out there and build a network and build a professional studio. And it has grown ever since then. And now we have shows from all different parts of the country. And the facts are, we want to be the voice of the fan. That's why we do this. I want to, all these radio stations on the FM dial, and I'm on an FM dial. I'm 103.9 here on Long Island. The problem with a lot of these radio stations is they don't let the fans really talk. you get to talk for like 50 seconds or 30 seconds. We actually let the fans talk. We like the fans to be interactive with us. We want to give the fans a voice. And I think that us doing what we have done and really promote the way we have on our digital profile radio station and what we have and what we've grown to, I believe we're going to be a huge success in the next 2 years. Not only are we going to be the biggest digital profile network around the country, I think we will be the it factor for digital profile radio stations. So that's how we started.
All right. So that was a good answer.
Thank you.
Blondes or brunettes?
Ooh. I'll go brunettes. I do like dark hair.
Speedy's a virgin, so you can't ask him.
That doesn't mean I've never looked at a woman.
Well, that's true. And it doesn't mean you haven't looked at a man either.
Sure, we'll go with that. Don't listen to him.
Well, listen, man, Carson, if you actually watch this show, I'm a little crazy. You know,
A little.
I like to have fun, and I don't change who I am. I am who I am in person as well as I am on a radio show. I like to be who I am, and I think bringing out your personality is very, very important to what you do, especially when you are an athlete. I was an athlete too, and I hurt my knee, and I would have been a professional hockey player before I hurt my knee. And the one thing I learned is humility. You cannot, no matter how big of an ego you are and how good you are as an athlete, you always have to realize that there's always somebody out there better than you. And no matter how hard you work or how much time you put into it, even though you think you're the best, there's always going to be somebody better than you. So you put your hard work and your dedication to what you do, and you put your heart and soul, you can actually get where you want to go. And that's why I am who I am. And that's why I try to show people on my radio show or on our network that I am who I am. So that's why I do what I do. As far as I'm concerned, blondes or brunettes, I like them both, man. You know, I could go back and forth and banter about it. I don't want to get myself into trouble. So I will say I like them both equally in every kind of way, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha. All right. So the last question, I guess, is what college football team is y'all's favorite, or what college football team y'all support?
I actually don't have one set college football
He's a
team.
loser.
I grew up in a family that didn't really watch college sports, so I really just watched it. Like, there's certain teams I don't like. Like, I'm not a big Texas football guy. Probably like you'll get a rivalry with them. I'm not really a big Ohio State guy or Michigan guy like that. But yeah, I like certain teams. Like, my favorite probably in the SEC is probably LSU, Penn State in the Big Ten, stuff like that. Boise State's always been one of my favorites just because of the cool field. And so I there's a bunch I like, and again, just a couple really that I don't like. I really don't hold grudges.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
You see how boring that was? Yeah, seriously. Oh my God, Speedy Petey, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows I'm a Florida State fan. I mean, anybody that watches the show, I grew up a diehard Florida State fan in the '90s. Like I said, I'm 38 years old. When football was at its high points, it was Florida State and it was Miami. The U or Florida State. That was, and Michigan, obviously. Those were the three top schools, and everybody, and Ohio State. It wasn't Clemson. At the time in the 90s, Alabama wasn't at the top. You know, they had that skittish like 7-8 years where Alabama wasn't really at the top of their game. So I was a Florida State fan. When they won the national title with Jameis Winston, I was very happy, even though I thought Jameis Winston was going to be a horrendous starting quarterback in the NFL. First of all, the best thing Jameis Winston ever did besides steal crabs was win a national title game. Okay, I mean, the guy. I'm surprised he hasn't gone to fish markets, and we've heard that he stole lobsters. Okay, I mean,
crawfish thief in New Orleans.
I mean, come on, man, it's crazy. But I grew up a Florida State fan, and unfortunately, Florida State has not been a top school in probably the last 5-6 years. So we interviewed a Florida recruit, the tight end
Kobe Gross.
Kobe Gross, who's the tight end recruit, 3-star tight end recruit, and he knew that I was a Florida State fan before we came out, and he was like, "Well, I was like, I don't know how you were rooting for Florida State." That's what he told me. So,
on a side note, we actually also interviewed, I think back in September, we also interviewed one of your future offensive linemen, Kevin Wigginton, as well.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Have you talked to any of the players that you're going to be playing with in 2021?
I have. I've talked to several of them. I think I haven't talked to all of them, but I've talked to most of them.
And what do you think about your teammates?
There's some cool guys, I can't wait to meet them in person and actually get to know them, All this virtual stuff sucks, but I'm excited to get to know everybody.
Listen, man, all I'm going to tell you is have fun, protection, my friend. Make sure you bring a lot of protection because you're going to have a lot of fun over there. There's a lot of partying over there. Concentrate on football. I want to see you in the future in the NFL. I want you to invite me to your draft parties so I can do my interviews and have a little bit of fun. What do you think about that?
Got you, man. Sounds good.
Carson, why don't you tell the fans how they can find you on social media?
My Instagram is Carson_Casteel28, and my Twitter is Carson.Casteel. And that's
Carson,
it.
are you following us on social media?
I am.
You are. Are you following me on social media?
I'm not
an
following
interesting
you.
thing.
I will.
Well, I want you to follow me on social media. Speedy will send you through text message how to follow me. Download our app. If you're a sports fan, you absolutely should tune into our shows. We have a lot of great shows around the country. And one of our shows, actually, one of our lead guys is a Tennessee Titan fan. So I think you really will like them. Speedy will send you our app. We definitely appreciate you joining us. And we want to get you on either before the season starts next year or during the season. I'd like to know how you're doing over there in Michigan State, how you feel, where you see the team going. And I want you to be a fan of the show. I want to stay in touch. I'd love to get you on again.
Right. That'd be awesome. Well, I appreciate everything you having me, man.
Absolutely, man. Get strong, get powerful, and go look for a blonde, okay? Go look for a nice, beautiful blonde.
I got you, bro, man.
And then maybe if I'm lucky or if you're lucky, I'll be invited as your second best man and I'll do your speech for your wedding. How's that sound?
Awesome.
I'm just kidding. Let's not talk about marriage. Your mother probably should. Anyways, Carson, thank you for joining us.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it having me.